Hello everyone. Today we will be learning a new chapter from your grammar textbook, that is articles. I hope you will enjoy this lesson and learn a few interesting ways of how to use articles in our daily conversations. Right? Do you know what are articles? Okay, without a further hope, let's get started. Articles are used to point out or refer to nouns. Means whenever we point out any noun, then we have to use articles before that noun. There are two types of articles. Let us understand them in detail. These are indefinite and definite. The indefinite articles are a and an. They are used before singular countable nouns. This means you would use a or an only if you want to refer to one of something. Let us see some examples. A is used most often with nouns that begin with consonant, such as fan, car, boy, and girl. If there is only one fan, you would say a fan. For one car, you would say a car. For one boy, you would say a boy. And for one girl, you would say a girl. Sometimes some nouns and adjectives that begin with letters that are vowels are spoken using a consonant sound. Unicorn, university, European, and one, etc. are examples of such words. So, you would say a unicorn, a university, a European city, a 1 rupee coin. For the words that begin with vowels, that is the letters A, E, I, O and U, you would use N before them. Ant begins with A, so you would say an ant. Eagle begins with E, so you would say an eagle. Ice cream begins with I, so you would say an ice cream. Owl begins with O, so you would say an owl. Umbrella begins with U, so you would say an umbrella. Some words that begin with H stress the H sound, like home, hug, handle, and history. These would all use A before them. For example, a home, a hug, a handle, and a history. But when words like honest, are, or are spoken aloud, the S remains silent. In these cases, you would say an honest man, an heir to the throne. Even when you write these words, you have to use the same articles before them. There are, however, nouns that don't require the use of indefinite articles. These nouns are uncountable nouns. These are nouns that cannot be made plural forms, means they don't have plural forms. Here are some examples. Milk is good for health. There is sand in the bucket. The chair is made up of wood. Salt is necessary to make food tasty. She lives in a house made up of glass. Now we will learn the uses of definite article. The is the only definite article which is used to refer to nouns that are specific. Means when we specify or particularize any noun, that time we use the. This means when we are speaking about a specific person, thing or place, generally we use the before them. For example, I read a book yesterday. The book was very interesting. In these examples, when the word book mentioned in the first sentence, we are referring to it for the first time. And the only thing we know about it that it is a singular countable noun. Yes? But in the second sentence, we are particularizing or talking about the same book mentioned in the first sentence. Right? That's why here the definite article is used. For your better understanding, few more examples are given. The shirt I will wear tomorrow is red. The milk in this cup is hot. The house on the street is big. We also use the when referring to the nouns of specific geographical features like rivers, oceans, mountain ranges, etc. For examples, the Yamuna, the Indian Ocean, the Himalayas, the Deccan Plateau, the Thar Desert. The definite article is also used before the names of organizations, newspapers, well-known books, historical monuments, and anything that is unique, such as the World Health Organization, the Times of India, the Bhagavad Gita, the Bible, and so on. Children, for your better understanding, here I am narrating a very good story for you, where you can easily identify all the articles used in the sentences. Okay? So, let us understand them in this story, The Jar and Its Lid. Once upon a time, there lived a glass jar in the poor's village. It had a lid as its partner. One day, it was going to the king's palace along with the lid. It was very tired. It didn't want to carry the lid. The jar shouted at the lid, "You are useless. Go away." The jar had no lid. An ant got the smell of fresh milk. The ant wanted the milk from the jar. The jar panicked and shouted, "An ant is chasing me. I should run." A butterfly and spider were playing nearby. They saw the jar and started chasing it. An umbrella too saw the jar. The umbrella laughed at the jar and said, "Where is your lid, Mr. Jar?" The jar somehow reached the palace. An axe was guarding the main gate. The axe angrily said, "The king can't drink this dirty milk. Go away." The jar started looking for the lid. It kept shouting, "Please come back, please." The jar found its lid in a park. It cried and asked the lid to forgive it. The jar said, "I'm really sorry. Please come back." They became a team again. The jar never quarreled with its lid again. Children, did you identify the articles in this story? Okay, just once again I am reminding you. A, an and the are called articles. A or an used for one person, one object or one animal. An ant got smell of fresh milk. An ant means one ant. An umbrella saw the jar. Here an umbrella means one umbrella. Already I have explained you we use an in place of a if the word begins with the vowel sound. That means A, E, I, O, U. So we say an umbrella instead of a umbrella. A butterfly and a spider were playing. We use a before singular nouns which doesn't have a vowel sound. For example, butterfly starts the sound of V and spider starts the sound of S. You know, B and S are consonants and hence we use A instead of N. The ant wanted milk from the jar. Why didn't we say an ant? Because the is used to specify a noun. So here the ant means we are speaking about a particular ant, not any other ant. The is used before the things which is only one of its kinds, like the earth, the Mars, the sun, the moon. The is used before the names of sea, ocean, river, etc. For example, the Pacific Ocean, the Ganga, the Bay of Bengal. The is also used before the names of famous monuments. For example, the Taj Mahal, the Eiffel Tower, the Red Fort, etc. Children, that's all about the articles. I hope you have understood this. Keep learning and practice from your textbook. Thank you and Jai Swaminarayan.